In this video, we would like to discuss about vicarious liability and the very meaning of vicarious liability and those principles which involved in determining vicarious liability. So, we will discuss the very meaning of vicarious liability. According to Professor Salmon, in general, a person is responsible only for his own acts, but there are exceptional cases in which the law imposes on him vicarious responsibility for the acts of others, however blameless himself. So, as a general rule, a man is liable for his own act, but there are certain circumstances in which a person is liable for the wrong committed by others. This is called vicarious liability. The most common instances is the liability of the master for the wrong committed by his servants, for those wrongs are governed under certain principles, and now we'll discuss those principles. The first principle is qui facit for alium, facit per se. So, this is the first principle involving vicarious liability, and it means he who acts through another is deemed in law as doing himself. The master's responsibility for the servant's act had its origin in this principle, and the second principle governing vicarious liability is Respondent Superior, and this means the superior must be responsible or let the principal be liable. This rule had its origin in the legal presumption that all acts done by the servant in and about his master's business are done by his master's express or implied authority and are in truth the act of the master. The master is answerable for every wrong of the servant committed in course of his service. So, in our upcoming video, we will discuss those special relationships which establishes liability, and under that we'd like to discuss the first one, that special relationship between the master and servant which creates liability of the master of all the acts done by the servant, and in which manner and in which course of employment.